Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Arise. So, if we flip the dungeon upside down, then doesn't that mean we're going to, be heading back towards the surface if we keep heading downwards from here? How exactly is this gonna work? So hold up, did I check back here? Well, there's nothing there, so time to move on. Oh, I just realized I'm wasting my food power-up.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind.
Oh wow, it really is the same area.
The core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Oh, this is... Wait, is this another new battle theme?
Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause panic and destruction.
You'll pay for that!
I never miss! I'll bring you back from death to
Nothing gets by me!
Gale Force! Illuminate the dark!
Raining
Come
flash!
forth! Clear Holy Land!
No
Vanish
peace
without a trace!
You know, now that I think about it, this thing looks like a mutated Helganquill. And considering the things we've seen in this dungeon, that's probably not far off the mark.
Inside me, you're coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
You picked the wrong fight!
Water!
Blow away! I'm on it!
In here!
Blow away!
Glacial Spear! Watch this!
Here I come! Soaring Light Spear! Megasonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! First strike! It's too much! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Blow away!
Winds of heaven!
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! Raining Slash! Blow away!
Alright, that was a pretty clean fight.
Consider yourself finished!
Hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Oh, the thorns are here.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's great spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's great spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
Sounds like one of them pre-final boss cutscenes where you see, like, everybody from all over the world cheering you on.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renasalma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevracht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renasalma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Oh hey, Boomies. I was trying to remember what they were called for a second.
Brace yourself. This one's tough.
So much for
Time
sitting
to
this
let it
fight
rip.
out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning
Blow away! In the groove! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! I'm not done!
Whoa, hey!
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
I'm not done! You're mine!
You may quit work.
Want me to pick up?
Astral energy!
You know, at least these things are pretty easy to fight.
Strike! No escape!
I'm here!
I'm on a roll, man! Raining flash! Blow away!
Raging storm!
Raining flash!
Hear my call!
You're mine!
him!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Oh hey, yeah, those ominous eyeballs. Those are one of the things we need for those weapons. So the materials do come from this part of the final dungeon. Nice. Also, I think that achievement I just got, if you saw that pop up, I think that was for encountering 120 different enemies. Oh, brilliant. This is going to be a fun room.
Brace yourself. This one's tough. Flew away.
It's a duel of the arts!
Flew away. I'm not done.
They got me flanked!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Now I'm real mad I've let you all down.
Okay, these things are actually a threat.
Resuscitation! A whirling struggle!
Not done yet. Raining flash. Flew away.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Your dreams! I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Raining flash.
Up and at 'em! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
I'm not done.
Do it!
Raining flash.
Gion! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Dance
My
in the
turn.
wind! Sleep now! Free Blazer!
Flew away.
It's
Raining flash. Flew away.
Death Blossom!
Rising Wyvern.
Gion! Get toasty!
Burn strike. My turn. I'm not done. Strike.
Damn it! I'm all stuffed up!
Flew away. Raining flash. Flew away. Raining flash. Rising Wyvern.
Do it!
Persona. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclops.
Step back, this one's all law.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Actually, that sounds like something... I know it decreases her stats slightly, but... heck yes. That will help greatly with conserving cure points for healing. Yeah, I should probably just go ahead and use an orange gel here. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to fight both of them together.
Ignite. I'm on it. Flew away. Raining flash.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Glacier forward!
It looks like you got this one
That
covered.
armor won't save you!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Raining flash.
Will this help?
Flew away.
Outstanding form! I'll bring you back from death's abyss now.
Flew away.
This is a hit!
Raining flash.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! See my dance!
Flew away.
Flowing struggle!
Raining flash.
Got it!
Eternal
Now no
domination.
chance!
Here and now. This one's all mine.
Sleep now.
Raining flash. You picked the wrong fight.
Talon Hurricane! Burning Eagle!
Raining flash.
down.
You'll pay for that!
The picture of hell.
Raining slap!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Man, that one got its butt kicked so dang hard, I think I'll actually leave that fight in.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Rising Wyvern!
Anything in armor is all mine.
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Frickin' does it.
Flew away! Just let it inside me! Yours to be let free!
One more.
Burn in hell! Flew away! Flew away! Raining slap! Try harder! My turn!
Leave the chargers to me. Now you see what I can do.
Raining slap! Flew
Now
away!
I'm in the groove.
Raining slap! Flew away!
Oh no you don't!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Swallow blade!
Glacial spear!
Eat dirt!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Flew away!
Should have messed with me. I can carve through armor.
Swallow blade!
Amazing.
Now I come! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. I'm even stronger than before.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'm like bait to them.
Hear my call! Air thrust!
Raining slap!
Airborne beat.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's the healing arm!
Rising Wyvern! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Rising Wyvern!
Healing to handle!
Thanks, Trio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Do it! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Soaring Light Spear!
It's showtime! Charge malevolence! Magic is
Rising
out!
Wyvern!
Free flare! Dance in the wind! Now! Theon, astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn! I'm not done! Stardust!
I'll finish you here and now!
Flame reward! Here! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I've been doing really great lately.
Okay, let's head this way. And of course there's another one of those. But hey, at least it's only one.
Thank goodness we won!
Alright, let's do this.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Try harder!
I'm just getting clear now. I can carve through armor.
Hold nothing back!
Promises in next week!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A whirling struggle!
Rising Wyvern!
Winds of heaven!
Stardust!
Now I'm in the groove.
Raining slash! Blow away! Raining slash! I'm not
I don't even know the word defeat.
Here, now I'm in the groove.
I can't hold on much longer.
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Blow away! Talon Hurricane! Roll now! All good things come to an end.
Prepare to be sealed!
That frigid does it!
Damn it.
Hurricane! Raining slash! Rip and tear!
Healing circle.
On a roll now!
Raining slash!
Now I'm real mad!
The enemy is going all
Here I
out.
go! Easter!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't so...
I really don't.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind snap!
Here's a healing
I'll
arc.
finish you here and now! Far enough!
Blow away! Try harder!
I'll smash you!
Now! You're mine!
Raining fire! Bullseye, Shion! Nuts!
Get out of my sight line or you'll get hit.
Oops! Right!
Time
Sorry,
to let it
thanks.
rip! Slash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, I'm on it! I'll tear you apart!
Megasonic Thrust!
Rip and tear!
Megasonic Thrust! Johalim!
Alright, there goes one.
My turn!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Rain down!
Force.
All good things come to an end.
I'm on it! This should do it! Here! I'm on it! Burn in hell! Raining slash! Blew away! Blew away! Struck! I'm not done! Raining slash!
I'll finish you here and now!
Raining slash! Struck!
I don't even know the word defeat.
I can carve through armor! Water!
Blew away!
Frigid does it!
Glacial spear. Pierce
Take this!
evil.
Rising Wyvern! Soaring light spear!
Now I'm in.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. There. One more. Mega ray. I'm on
Raining
fire.
slash! Blew away! Blew away!
Now I'm in the groove!
Okay,
Oh.
here I go!
Now I'm real mad! There you
Here I
go!
come!
I feel like me again!
Try harder! No, you can't!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
That took more energy than I expected.
Oh, I don't think I got anything new from those. Oh, so hold on a sec. I want to see her use explosive charge, see what that's like. Okay, everybody else still only has one. Oh dang, I've been in this area so long, the crystals respawned.
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Oh, what awaits through here, then? Oh, brilliant. I just realized it treats this part of the dungeon as an entirely new area. Okay, well, I think we already know what's gonna happen here, so let's prepare for this. And here we go.
Can you take care of them?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go,
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Do it! Law!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down!
Soaring Light Spear! Rising Falcon! Rising Wyvern!
Lunar Corruption! By the
Here
power
I
of
come!
water!
Storm!
Raging Star!
Stardust!
Blown Flood!
Eat dirt!
Amazing.
Spear!
Rising
Wyvern! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
You see what happened there as you crossed?
No escape!
Shouldn't have done that.
Water Blade! What is this?
Hey, you okay?
Without I can
Enemies
still
incoming!
do this!
Then we'll take some dip. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
More?
I'm going to use all the power of my healing light to accomplish this. First force!
Dragon Shout!
Sealed!
Ready? Try harder! Now! You're mine!
A whirling struggle!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! More?
Water!
Rising Wyvern!
A whirling struggle! Glacial Spear! Here's the eagle! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
I got it! Rising Wyvern!
Raging
The
Cascade!
flame inside me yearns to be let free! Rip and tear! Rising Falcon! Rising Wyvern! Stardust! Rip and tear! Here I come! Talon Hurricane! Now, the Glimmer Dragon! Blow away! Blow away! Raining Strike! Blow away! Rising Wyvern! Swallow Blade!
I'll finish you here! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
More?
I'm going to need to use all the power
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Watch it! Raining Strike! Raining Strike! Blow away! Raining Strike!
Glacial Spear!
Try harder! Not a chance!
I'll finish you
Not
here
done.
and now!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Do it! Sleep now! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! A whirling struggle! Naturally!
Soaring Light Spear!
Glacial Spear! Here's
The
evil!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Dragon Shout! Now I'm in the groove!
More? Megasonic Rock!
Glacial Spear!
Rising
Here's
Wyvern!
evil! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Not today! Rising Wyvern!
I owe you so much, Rinwell.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure.
It's got your name
You
on
fight
it!
better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
You're mine! Soaring Light Spear! Flash! Rising...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
All
Alright, is this the last thing in this fight? Sure seems like it.
This firearm feels like a part of me now.
Have you ever thought of wielding two at once?
Would be double the firepower. And plenty of style to boot.
What use is style when it's life or death?
Well, it really is just... Huh. Okay, these didn't give anything new before, so I'm just going to ignore them. This, however, looks a lot more interesting. It's a dragon, so it probably has dragon blood.
Right, here goes!
No, I won't give in. I'll shoot them out of the See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Hit a word. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout!
Here,
I'll finish you here and now!
Blow away! Blow away!
It's finished!
Let's do
Blow
it!
away! Strike! Raining
Glimmer
clap!
dragon!
You're mine!
Raging cascade!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that! Here's Iido!
Raining clap!
Freeze Lancer!
Blow away! Raining clap!
In here!
The earth
I'll
will all
be
feel
here in
pain.
circle! Here goes! A banana! Let's go!
Blow away! Can't get out of this! Raining clap!
Eagle dive!
Arcade waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance to the wind! Where are you going? A whirling struggle!
Eagle assault!
Dragon! Burning out of tree! Cyclone!
I have no limit!
Come forth! Holy Glimmer! One more!
Lost my focus!
Holy Land!
Dragon
Soaring light spear!
Fang blast!
Megasonic thrust! Launch! Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade! Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah.
Alright, we got one of them. Actually, yeah, we need to go in here first, because this room will probably contain an item, I think, right?
Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
Looks like trouble with a capital T!
Together, we've got this!
Blow away!
Blow away! Raining clap!
Please now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
It is so weird how those are seriously the weakest enemy here.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright...
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
A comfortable win.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
That was a bunch of crystals.
We're still standing. Barely.
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
Darn right.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Linwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although, admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
Huh. Well, now I'm not really sure how this story's gonna end at all. Are we gonna end up somehow uniting the two worlds? Alright, let's check this skit before we move on.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Ganquill, huh? Let's do this.
This won't be easy.
Any more of
Don't
this
be
and I'll
such a
burn out.
pessimist.
Let's use one more orange gel.
You'll pay for that! It's on!
I'll bring you back from depths abyss.
Stunner!
There's a hero.
Raining slash! Pay for that!
First aid.
Blew away! Raining slash! Blew away! You're mine! Blew away!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alpin.
Raining slash! Blew away! No escape! Soaring left! Burn in hell!
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
I'm on a roll now. Do it.
Raining slash! Blow away!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
The heck is that thing? Oh, it's another dragon. What is behind it? I don't see a healing point.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Alright, well, where does this go?
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Alright, let's just run past these. Oh yeah, these thorns are getting thick. I think we have enough materials to craft, like, the best weapons for at least a couple of characters, so... yeah, I'm just gonna ignore these battles for now and just make some progress. This video's getting on for a while, but... Would like to get to, like, the next healing point, or whatever, at least. Really is funny how you don't even have to actually fight these. I know I've said it multiple times, but...
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Okay, well now we've got trouble. I guess one more orange gel. Because we're not going to be able to run from... Oh.
Like this should be easy.
So you can run from the Helghan Quill. Well, I'm not sure why I couldn't run from that one fight then.
Armor won't save you!
By the power of water! A whirling struggle!
Do it!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
My turn.
What my art
I'm
can
not
do.
done.
Rise and shine! I call for
Rising Falcon. You're mine. I'm on it.
That's
Ready,
enough!
flash.
Now I'm in the groove!
Sleep now.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never...
Hey!
Blow them away. I'll take you all out.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that.
Alright, one more fight. Let's go ahead and fight this one.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
What the heck is this? Oh, all of these different separator things are their own room, apparently. And... there is no healing point and no shortcut back. And I'm going to assume that there is probably going to be a boss fight in each and every one of those things. And that means we're saving that for the next episode. See ya, everyone.